release parking brakes.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er using taxiway Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, jeez, what the hell, dude? Why are you going right in front of me? You wanna die? Freaking crew chief. Why is that guy not moving? Okay, Sanford Night Radio RPC 0683 holding short runway 19, request clearance for takeoff. And get that guy off the runway. Sanford Night Radio RPC 0683 taking active runway 19er. And the runway clear. Final is clear except for this weird ghosting mother. Airspeed's alive. Whoa. Airspeed's alive. 50, nose up. Oh, that's nice. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, and for those who are new, this is Sinbad683, and today we're gonna be doing something different. As probably a few of you know, I'm currently a student pilot in real life, and it's not all the time I make aviation related videos. I mostly do motovlogging, but I couldn't resist. I bought the new Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and here we are. We're gonna start her up, and we're gonna do what I normally practice when it comes to my flight school, which is the traffic pattern, because I need to keep practicing. Currently in a lockdown at the moment, but by the time this video is uploaded, we'll be back on the normal general community quarantine, which is a less strict version of our lockdown here in the Philippines. And I'll be able to go back to finishing my flight sim training at my flight school here in Manila. So before I get back to flight school, I might as well practice and see what the actual flight ops area is in San Fernando, La Union, here in the Philippines. So that's where two of my classmates already are, and they just completed their solos. So I'm making this video just to maybe compare to what they actually see in real life over there and what to expect. So I'm using actually Microsoft Flight Simulator as a tool to help me in my training to become a pilot against all odds that we are currently all in this stupid pandemic. So let's fire her up and see what we got in the sim. Okay, so here we are in San Fernando, La Union. I have my graphics set to high, not ultra. I could do ultra, but it's choppy. High is pretty good enough, and I'm still getting accustomed to the controls of the sim. This is what it looks like outside. I could use my head tracking to look around. Apparently there's supposed to be a tower somewhere around here, but I guess Bing Maps missed that out. And Bing Maps being like Google Maps, it only takes top-down pictures, so and the AI of the sim probably thinks it's just a square building, but I think that's supposed to be the tower. Anyways, let's do the startup procedure here with my handy-dandy checklist I got from my school. We are actually in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk, or Cessna Skyhawk S version or Sierra version. We fly the Mike version in La Union, so I have the Mike version checklist. So we're just gonna try and do that. See if it's the same thing as it was in X-Plane. Is that open? Yep. Fuel valve is open. Okay, hide the yoke. Before starting, pre-flight inspection complete. Seats and seat belts adjusted and ready. Wow, they're moving. These two guys are distracting. Fuel selector valve on both. Avionics switch is off. They are. Electrical equipment's radio transponder is off. Circuit breakers all in. Brakes test and set. Yep, they're working. Battery. Clear prop. On. Avionics on. Set frequency to tower. And to do that, you either do it manually by zooming in, or we'll just be lazy and contact the tower this way. Tune in ground. Yeah, there you go. It's already tuned in there. So Normally would be the time to contact the tower San Fernando radio, RPC 0683, request startup and aerodrome info. And I'm guessing it will be runway, yep, runway 19, which is over there. Yeah. So graphics of this is pretty amazing. Even on high, it's not the highest setting, it's not ultra. Ultra is like top setting. I'm currently running a RTX 2060 on my laptop, so avionics off. Back to the checklist. Okay, mixture rich. Carburetor, this doesn't have a carburetor because it's a fuel injected. Master switch on, prop clear. With the two finger salute. Beacon on. Primer close and lock. In this case, it's a fuel pump, so the Skyhawk S is 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Throttle 1/8 of an inch. There you go. Ignition prop clear. Ignition switch start. Right magneto, left both, and start. I gotta set that. And there we go. Why did my parking brake not go? Good thing I caught it just in time, otherwise we're screwed. Hence the checklist. Okay, throttle set to 1200 RPM. There you go. Oop. A little sensitive. There you go. Oil pressure, oil temp. Yep, still rising, but it looks like they're gonna be in the green. Avionics switch on. And now we can contact tower. Time check is 8:05 in the morning. Radio's on and set. Flaps are up. Okay, what's with the beeping? I don't know what the beeping is. Okay, engine run up. Since we're already facing the wind, might as well just do it here. Doors, windows close and lock. Parking brakes are set, which they are. Flight controls. Left aileron up. Right aileron down. Right aileron up. Left aileron down. A little hard to see. Elevator up. Elevator down. Right rudder. Left rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Okay. Instruments set. Airspeed 0. Below 40. Added indicator wings level on the artificial horizon. Altimeter set to present Q and H, or field setting, which is 13 feet, runway 19. There you go. VSI check on or below 0, slightly below. Heading indicator set to magnetic compass, and it is, luckily enough. Turn coordinator, wings level, ball center, no red flags. We're good. Fuel selector valve on both. Mixture is rich. Elevator set to takeoff. Trim. That's set to takeoff. No, it's not. There you go. Magneto check. Throttle setting 1700. 1700. There you go. Right magneto first. So left, right. Checking the RPM gauge. Good drop. Back to both. Good drop. Then back to left. Okay. Less than 50 difference, so it's 0. Okay, back to both. Back to both. Okie dokie. Carburetor. Check RPM drop. Pull carb heat slowly. No carb heat here. Engine instruments are now in the green. Ammeter check. I gotta hide the yoke. Holding the battery. Alternator off. This should. And it's discharging. Okay. Back to on. This actually should drop down, not go up. That's weird. Suction gauge 4.6 to 5.4. Now static power set to 2200. Doing so, pull the yoke back, so less pressure on the nose wheel. Everything good. all good. Back down to idle. Not lower than 700 RPM, and we're good. Back to 1200. We're good. Okay, nav strobe lights on. Lights on. Lights, nav, taxi, nav strobe on. Friction lock adjust. It's okay. Transponder on standby. We're squawking 1200 because VFR. Harness set, contact tower, request taxi instructions. So we're gonna do that. Cybernet radio, RPC 0683, request taxi instructions. Then at this point we signal these two guys to remove the chocks from the wheels and check if area is clear right and left. We taxi the runway, then we release parking brakes, and on we go.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using taxiway. Contact tower on 122.1 when ready.
Taxi and hold short runway 19. Contact tower 122.1 when ready. RPC 0683. Okay, release parking brakes.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er using taxiway Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Oh jeez, what the hell, dude? Why are you going right in front of me? You wanna die? Freaking crew chief. Yo, is that guy taking off or what? I wonder if that's one of the latest, one of my classmates, because I turned on actual traffic during this time of day. So live traffic, live ATC. So that's probably one of the students or something. Why is that guy not moving? Okay, Sanford Night Radio RPC 0683 holding short runway 19, request clearance for takeoff. And get that guy off the runway.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff runway 19er departure to the south approved.
Are you serious? There's a plane on the runway, man.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, it's ghosting. What the hell? Okay, whatever you say, tower. Sanford Night Radio RPC 0683 taking active runway 19er. And the runway clear. Final is clear except for this weird ghosting mother. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. There are ghosts here.
What?
So this is more realistic compared to X-Plane in terms of scenery, because they actually use the map of the Earth, you know, Bing Maps and all that. And the sim has an AI that calculates what the buildings would actually look like, so it'll populate the map or whatever. But no, that tower's missing, so it thinks it's a small warehouse. So that's weird. But we'll see what everything looks like. Yeah, I can't ride at the moment because everything's on lockdown, and you know, people are fearful, and including myself, I don't want to get infected. Gotta stay home. 1700. Check engine instruments, all in the green. Temperature, pressure, fuel flow, mixture is rich. Fuel valve selector on both. Trim set to takeoff, and the runway clear. Everything clear. Yep, we're good. Release parking brakes. Set power to full power, and rolling. A little sensitive in the controls compared to X-Plane. Airspeed's alive. Whoa, airspeed's alive. 50, nose up. Oh, that's nice. Trim. Parking tap brakes. Sanford Night Radio RPC 0683 airborne. Look at that scenery. Very nice. So crosswind for us for this airport is 270 on the right. 300, lights off. 500, let's turn, crosswind. Get up to 700, that's the actual traffic pattern altitude of this airport. 250, 270 over here, and we're good. Okay, that is Thunderbird. That is Thunderbird Resort. So at this point, we gotta turn right, downwind.
Enter left traffic runway 19er. Altimeter 29er to wind 272 entry.
Gotta reply to that. Thunderbird Resort, right there. Just like on the maps. Oh, I'm too high. Freaking got distracted by ATC callouts. Okay, well that's the airport right there. Runway should be halfway up the strut if we're in the proper altitude, which we're not. I got distracted, so we're gonna bring the altitude down back to 700. Okay, we're in downwind. Check everything, make sure ridge, fuel valve selector on both, lights on, harness set. See, that's Thunderbird Beach Resort, so we're supposed to fly over that and then turn right for base. So back to 700. Power on. Okay, maintain 80 knots. Then call out to the radio. San Bernardino radio, RPC 0683 on downwind. Request full stop.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra cleared to land runway 19er. Wind 272 entry.
Clear to land runway 19er, Cessna, whatever I was. So we're supposed to fly over past the coast and then turn right. So we're flying over Thunderbird, as you can see there. That's a resort right there, which is pretty good. Wow. Okay. Okay, we gotta look down until we pass the resort. Kind of low. Passing the resort, and we're 45 degrees away from the runway. Turning base. 15-degree bank. To 100. Okay, 100. Runway should be there. So once we're at 45 degrees, which we are, we turn in. 5-degree bank, maintaining 70 knots. There we go. Beautiful. San Bernardino radio, RPC 0683, short on final. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm a little low. Let's take a look. That's a resort right there. Let's focus on sticking a landing here. So these are actual live images, well, from Bing Maps, which is cool. Put this up. I don't know if these buildings here exist in real life. I can't tell. I gotta let my batchmates watch this video once it's uploaded. Okay, throttle idle. Cowling on the threshold. A little high still. Pull up. Up, 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 pull up back. And up. And land. Stick the landing, damn it, stick the landing. Yeah. Butter. Oh, there we go.
X-ray Golf Sierra turn next taxiway.
Okay, that's it, folks. Exiting the ramp. So this is just an insightful look to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, as I am using it as a tool to learn and practice things with regards to my flight training. San Fernando Radio RPC 0683, exiting southern ramp,
X-ray Golf Sierra contact
closing flight plan.
2 decimal.
I have no idea how to make a replay of that landing. Okay, check that out. Okay. Parking brake set. Okay, there you go. Check out external. Look at that. That is nice. Very pretty. There's people walking around too. So this is supposed to be the airport. This is supposed to be the tower, but it's a square box. Anyways, that's all. That's about it for now, guys. I don't know when I'll be able to upload next, thanks to this pandemic. I'll be getting back to my flight training and will hopefully be deployed to La Union once I'm able to. So cheers, ride safe, flight safe, and enjoy the ride. Peace.